Monsters from horror films and science fiction series fill up the living room of artist Caroline Eriksson. But don't worry, they're only made of gingerbread.
The thing I'm most concerned about is this structure being able to hold the weight of the gingerbread. And if it doesn't, it's gonna break and fall to the floor, and all of my work is gonna be lost. So I really hope that doesn't happen.
For over 2 weeks, the Oslo-based Swedish artist has been working on Demogorgon, the monster from the American supernatural series Stranger Things. The gingerbread figure is 1 metre 20 tall and weighs about 15 kilos. Darth Vader from Star Wars, Xenomorph from Alien, Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy and Venom from Spider-Man are other gingerbread creations.
I'm a big movie nerd and a sci-fi fan and everything that's got to do with pop culture. So I think that is why I choose to do these kind of characters. And there's also something special about making something scary and mysterious. I really like that.
Each project begins with a sketch.
I have learned what I should always pay attention to in the beginning of the process, because if you do something, if you do mistakes in the beginning, something is always going to go wrong later on. So I always try to imagine what problems I'm going to run into and try to solve them before they happen.
To stabilise the figures, she builds a skeleton out of wire and wraps it in aluminium foil. Haku, the dragon in the Japanese anime film Spirited Away, is one of her current projects. The figure's exterior layer is always made of pure gingerbread dough. Is this art or an elaborate cookie?
It has never really occurred to me to eat these sculptures, since I'm creating them as my art and not cookies. I think it would kind of hurt me actually to eat these sculptures.
She started off building gingerbread houses, which then gave her the idea to make creatures using the same material, dough.
This is ordinary gingerbread recipe, and I make it myself from scratch, so it's edible. It's actually really good.
Caroline Eriksson's latest method is a finely baked gingerbread dough mixed with water, which gives it a clay-like consistency, easy to mould. She gradually glues the gingerbread dough onto the framework and lets it dry multiple times. The construction holds. Finally, she applies edible paint to make the figure even more vivid. But it's not permanent art.
These figures, of course, doesn't last forever. They are gonna break down at some point because it's food. So I guess it will last for a couple of months or so before it starts breaking down. And of course that's gonna feel really sad, but there's also a certain charm to art that doesn't last. Basically because I think you appreciate it more.
Scary on the outside and sweet on the inside. Another reason why Caroline Eriksson's works of art fascinate.